So yeah, I kind of took a little bit of time, like redoing people's magic and stuff, and it took me a while to find out that you can actually discard excess magic you don't really need. So I'm like, oh, I could have used that earlier. Because, like, I was doing, like, some really slow roundabout way of discarding things by taking, like, taking, like, Fire, Blizzard, and putting it all on one member who had nothing, and then refining up from there to, get rid of it. And I'm like, wait, there has to be a faster way than this, right? Like, surely there's a way to just toss it out. And then I looked at it, I was like, oh, you basically press button 3 or square, and it's like, oh, do you want to discard everything? I was like, oh, crap. That actually could have saved me like 10 minutes of my time. So yeah, I kind of decided to give everyone 100 of everything, cause fuck it. I don't care anymore. So alright, so I believe the most recent thing we were told to do is to go to what was it? To go to Trabia Garden in the mountains where Sophie was transferred in from to check on them. And so we're just gonna roll with our squad of Sophie, Renoa, and Squall. I was also thinking about going around the world looking for optional stuff, but I might just keep going with the main story for the most part. Unless I get lost or something like that, if things turn a bit more open-ended than I would have first assumed or something. Hey, Ice Cream, how you going? Although, like, I'm not, oh, right. If you press triangle, or the menu button, you end up going out. Whoops. Okay, let me do something quick. So, I ended up, kind of putting Ultima on people's main stuff, like magic, strength, and all that. Although I could have cheated even more by giving them even more life by putting full life instead of regen on HP. But it's like, I don't feel like it. Although that would make it easier to hit critical HP to limit break easily, but whatever. I'm half-assing this cheating. Okay, where's oh whoops, I overshot it. Hey Dist, how you doing? Thank you for the gift subs, by the way. Oh, can I not, like, just hover up here? Ah, really? Once you go down, you can't go back up? Really? Wait, what BS is this? They know how to go up and down? Oh my god. Really? You didn't get me anything. My notifications say otherwise. Hey Wiz, how are you doing? I don't know why I can't go back up here anymore. Are you serious? You can go down, but you can't go back up. Oh my goodness. Fine, I'll have to find the I'd find a port or, yeah, like a shoreline or whatever to move up from. That's super dumb. Like, unnecessarily restrictive in my opinion. Like, come on, we can already hover up and down. Why can't we go up a cliff? Ah, here it is. Direct hit? Terrible. I'm going in. What are you gonna do? Jump? Be careful. Oh. Okay. Why did the music stop? Oh, Jesus. Squall. Oh. I thought Selby was with you. Are we missing something? Look right ahead! Selfie, I let her go on ahead. I bet you she's in shock. Come on, let's go after her. God damn it, Selfie. Oh, hey. So, you've been looking after Selfie? Not really. Well, I did almost get her killed by well, technically she volunteered for the missile base, but she played along with it. Selfie's been a great help. Ah. What's wrong? That's not like Squall at all. Whatever. Ooh, Thandaga. There should be a basketball court in the back. Wait for me there, okay? I want to go catch up with some of my friends. Whatever. Young lad, what was your name and number again? Have you done a good deed for your academy, Trabia Garden? Good deed, you ask. It's to help rebuild this place. Let's see, for example, have you donated to the Trivia Fund? I'll give you an A. Wait, we can pay for... I know it's a time of crisis, but paying for our grades? Goddamn. I'm not even from the school. Oh. Oh, jeez. I guess that's as far as I can wander. We carried the injured ones out in the car. Me? Nah, I'm not hurt. I'm just sick. I'm exhausted from tending to everyone. That Tonberry King. Take this, GF7. Yo, basketball. The ball rolled under there. That's the last ball. Oh no. Ah, oh, come on, you can... Oh, do you mean like further in? Well, we don't really have many. Gee, I wish the faculty was a little more reliable. What do they expect the student body committee to do under these conditions? Is that an unexploded missile? Okay. We have to remove this missile as soon as possible. There's no more threat of an explosion, but if it falls over, it could crush someone. Megaton. Oh no. We gotta disarm before more people become followers of the Children of Atom. Or, I could say I could fix it and, get the hell out of town. Nanny? Oh, right, cause Selphie had it. Oh. Just gun him down. Okay, you know what? Let me switch, junctions between these two. Now, Renoa should have, move fine. I'll have to run the switch back later so I don't miss out on anything. We're leaving as soon as Selphie comes back. We're on standby until then. I'll play some basketball! Doesn't seem like the enemy has invaded this garden yet. Are they on their way? Where's the sorceress? We have to find her in. And just chill. You know, ever since I met all of you, I've been doing some thinking. I can't stop thinking about it, and I can't come up with an answer either. Gonna go watch your Tumblr? Alright, Wiz. Why did the sorceress come into the picture all of a sudden? Was she actually waiting for this opportunity? Wonder if she was living a normal life before all this. Why the search for Elan? Elan inviting Squall back to the past, whereas the sorceress searches for it. Could it be the sorceress is trying to make that journey into the past too? We gotta do something to show that Selphie can depend. Oh my god. Guy's the biggest hard on for Selphie. Basketball! Oh, that's how I do basketball minigame. Sorry to keep you waiting. Thanks so much for coming all the way out here, everyone. Cheer up, eh? Irvine. Thanks! Take me with you when you fight the sorceress, okay? I wanna get even. I want my revenge. You sound chipper about it. Wanna play some b-ball? Do we have to fight? Isn't there another way? You know, to avoid any bloodshed? I mean... I don't think the sorcerer or sorceress is up for talks after, well... this. Do you think someone who's already pressed the button is willing to talk? I want my revenge. I am dropping frames. Okay, hold on. Frames are dropping for a little bit. Okay, frames are back to normal. Yo, what are all of you saying all of a sudden? Maybe someone really smart can come up with a way, so we don't have to fight anymore. Well, I know a rather peaceful way. We go back to FH, make a deal with the mayor about his hidden stash of Ultima. And then we all just walk up to the sorceress and, negotiate peace. What are you getting at? We go to FH. Simple. Someone can come up with something, that'd be great. But no one's doing anything. They're all scared. Uneasy. All they do is complain. They just pretend to be thinking. Unlike Squall, who is just only thinking. Come on, Squall. They criticize others, but in the end, they can't do anything either. Renoa, why all this all of a sudden? What do you expect from me? I grew up in a garden. I'm a seed. Don't you understand? Or do you understand? Squall? You have to voice your feelings or else I won't understand. You were part of a resistance movement in Timber, right? Unlike others who are all talk, you took to your weapons and fought. And now you're saying all this? What happened to you? I guess I'm getting scared. Sometimes when I'm with all of you, I feel like we're on the same wavelength, you know? Oh, I think you're on someone else's wavelength, you know? But when the battles start happening, it's different. Everyone's tempo seems to pick up and I get left behind. I try to catch up, but it's no use when Angelo just runs up and explodes with Angelo cannon. How far is everyone going? I can't hear anyone. Once I catch up, I wonder, is everyone safe? Will they welcome me with open arms? Is everyone okay? Will we all make it back together? When I start thinking like that, you know what? I understand. Someone might not be there. Someone you love may disappear before your very eyes. It's tough when you live your life thinking that way. But that's why I fight. When I was a little kid, I was about 4 or so. I was in an orphanage. Wow. Plenty of kids, all with no parents. It was around the end of the Sorceress War, so I guess it couldn't be helped. Anyway, that's where I was. And out of all those kids there, one was very special to me, Rukop. Kirby, wanna play? Kerchop. I really like this girl. Oh my fucking god. Okay, hold on. There we go. Sephi, what you playing? War. Oh my god, what? Do you realize what just ended, girl? Do you realize what just ended? I know you're too young to probably take it all in, but goddamn, there are plenty of other games to play. Oh my god. Kids these days. Was that orphanage a stone house? You guessed it. An old house made of stone by the ocean? You guessed it. I knew right away when we first met. Hey, why didn't you tell us? Oh. Because you two seem to have forgotten. It kinda sucked that I was the only one who remembered. Smoky little Sophie and bossy little Kisti. Aw. Never realized they grew up together. Huh. Actually, wait, did they ever mention that before? Sophie and Kistis? That's just so weird. Or that is just so weird. Huh? Hey, do you guys remember setting up fire? Zell? That was this way. Oh, and there's... Oh, okay, so the 4 of them grew up together in the orphanage? Wait, what's Ghost Squall doing here? I thought we'd be walking around as Irvine. Wait, what's Squall doing here haunting everyone in the past? Is this Scrooge in here? Are we haunting him? Someone call us? Oh, Jesus. Do... Huh. Those eyes. I feel very uncomfortable about this. Sis. Ellie. Wait. Alon? Wait, you can't just drop that on us like that. Cause that was Kid Squall, right? So then, the fuck? Did Squall just bought? Wait. Martin, Sis isn't here. Where's Sis? One-chan. He's the best looking guy here. I wonder if there's anything in the past world we can grab here. Sis, where'd you go? You don't like me anymore? What a shameful sight. So, Squall is looking at all this in the past. Is Alon doing this? While everyone just happens to be reminiscing and Alon just happens to have the foresight to, oh, I should show them the past now. They're talking about the orphanage. It's like, although I guess it just might be Squall like thinking about the past, so I'm just exaggerating. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm up here. How about this? Yeah. The ocean, the lighthouse. We did set off fireworks. Hey Lum, how you doing? Yo! Kids aren't supposed to play with fireworks. I'm gonna tell. Wow! You know what they say about snitches, Zell? Cry baby Zell, go back to bed. If I remember this, doesn't that mean I was there too? We all got in big trouble. Then, what about my parents in Balam? The Dinks in Balam must have adopted you. Yep, that's probably it. I was here. Yo, come on, stop it. Martin, help! Martin. Cry babies. Oh, come on. Who's that? God, wait. Cypher? Cypher? What the fuck? Has everyone grown up together? Jesus. Oh, whoops. That was the thing holding up my keyboard. Oh my goodness. Cypher, my arch enemy. Wow, he was there too. Everyone's an orphan. Well. Cypher was always Cypher. Still always crying and screaming. Irvine? Sorry, I don't remember you. Thesis, I think you were difficult to deal with. Sophie's always full of energy. I love how Irvine just got the shouts like, I don't remember you. Press F, nah. You don't deserve no Fs. Cypher was there too, you know. Except for Renoa, we were all there. Hey, that means... Yeah, I was there too. Sis... I was always waiting for Sis to come back. I'm all alone. But I'm doing my best. I'll be okay without you, Sis. I'll be able to take care of myself. I didn't turn out okay at all. An emo boy with trust problems. Sis Ellie. Alon. So, Alon was Sis. She was a bit older than us. We all used to call her Sis. Keista, Cell, Sophie, Irvine, Cypher, Alana, and myself. Yeah. I'm not sure what the meaning behind all this is, but we were definitely together. Press F to forget. Oh. You mean Sis is Alon? She's the one that takes us back to Laguna's period. She said she wanted to change the past, She said she wanted to change the past. I don't know why. There can only be one reason for that. She must not be happy with the present. If that's the case, I'm definitely helping her. She's part of our orphanage gang. You didn't even remember who she was. Hey, Sophie, that goes for you too. I wonder where the orphanage is. So Mom and Pa are my real parents. They haven't told them all the way up until now when they send him off to basically a military academy. Like, you think like sometime before that would have been a good time to tell? When he was ready to go out in the world and it... God damn. If he was old enough to study and become part of a military academy, making a career as a mercenary, you think he would have been old enough to know that, yeah, a long time ago we adopted you. We thought it'd be the good time to tell you now that you're old. I was like, hello. Fast forward, God knows how much time since the start of the game until now. God damn. It's pretty scary we've forgotten all these things. So Sis was Alon, eh? Everyone was fond of Sis, but you, Squall, you kept talking to her for yourself. You sure have a good memory. This is really strange. I didn't think I was adopted because of the way I am. Probably the same with Cypher too. You two must have been at Garden by the age of 5 or at 5 or so. At 5? Even so, he's never mentioned anything about growing up in an orphanage. And nothing about this has ever crossed my mind when I see him either. Don't you find that odd? That is strange. In my case, I had loads and loads of fun after going to Trabia. That's probably why I forgot all about my childhood, that's what I think. But I don't know what's up with you guys. It's so odd that you would forget. I remembered. Yes, I remember now. Things didn't work out too well at my new home. So I came to Garden at the age of 10. That's when I first noticed Cypher and Squall. Cypher and Squall were always fighting. Yeah, and Kisses always used to break us up. Yes, that's right. Cypher was a kid who always needed to be the center of attention. But Squall always used to ignore him. But eventually they would end up fighting. Squall could have easily walked away from it, but always took up the challenge. He should have just ignored them, but Squall, almost in tears, would say, "I gotta do my best for myself, or else I won't be able to see Sis." I guess I was trying to take Alon's place. I tried, but to no avail. That's probably it. Even after becoming instructor, I couldn't stop thinking about Squall. I thought it was love. I had to hide my feelings because I was an instructor, but I've come to realize it wasn't it. Damn. It's because my childhood feelings as a big sister that lingered. Oh well. Yo, this is getting out of hand. We're forgetting way too much. Why am I starting to think about Chain of Memories right now? The further we go, the more we forget. And the things we've forgotten we'll remember. Hold on a second. I can't remember. The orphanage was located... Actually, wait. In Chain of Memories, did they use Simple and Clean or Sanctuary? Sanctuary, right? Go talk to Kisses. Seemed like she was shocked. Kingdom Hearts writer probably worked on this one too. A dream that's like a far off memory, Actually, how did that Kingdom Hearts 1 thing go again? Good old Kingdom Hearts writing. Since he did FF7, oh boy. Misunderstood love? That feel when it wasn't romantic love, but big sisterly love. Actually, I completely given up when Rinoa came into the picture. Hey! It must be the same for Cypher. I'm sure Cypher's forgotten his childhood too. I'm sure he's forgotten a lot more than just his childhood. But whenever he sees Squall, his inner feelings start to boil and... Is that why he's always picking fights with Squall? FF9 is going to be interesting. He didn't write for it. That's probably a good sign. Keep in mind, I've only played up to the first disc out of the 4 in FF9. So, like, I do remember bits and pieces, and it wasn't bad at all. Compared to some of the funny stuff you might see every now and again from FF7 and 8. Why is it that we forgot? We grew up together as kids. How's that possible? Just curious if the writing will not feel like Kingdom Hearts. Comparison to 8 and 7. I do remember that FF9, despite how it might look compared to like how FF8 has upgraded from FF7, despite how FF9 looks, like the story from what I recall is a lot darker. Don't let like the art style fool you. The themes and stuff from what I recall, oh boy, there's some heavy stuff. And that was just the first disc. I remember watching a playthrough several years ago, but that was way too much stuff to remember across all that time. Like, I think I saw that like playthrough on YouTube, like, oh fuck, I feel old. 10 years ago. Oh fuck. I remember watching a specific playthrough 10 years. God damn. That was way before I. Or actually, where was I back then? I think that was during middle school or something. I'm not sure what got me into watching that full like cutscene playthrough of FF9 way back when. Although the quality was complete crap because, well, 2009 and before recording quality. Kingdom Hearts writer did do FF10. So he basically didn't touch FF9 but did 7, 8, and 10. Yeah. Yeah, I can... Oh boy. This is my story. The GF provides us this power, but the GF makes its place inside our brain. So you're saying that the area where our memory... or that the area is where our memories are stored? Wait. So wait, that's the side effect of using the Guardians? We lose our What the fuck? Holy crap. Talk about turning us into perfect soldiers that makes us forget about what made us who we are and just make us the perfect soldier. God damn. No, that's just the rumor that the GF critics are spreading. I mean, they did say there wasn't much research done into the side effects, so... I mean, it's not like we should believe unless we have something significant to go on with actual research, but I mean, with all the heavy GF users here all conveniently forgetting memories is something as important as growing up together in an orphanage. I mean, it's not concrete, but it's something to take note of. So if we keep relying on the GF, we won't be able to remember a lot of things. You know what would have been kind of cool sounding, although probably frustrating as hell? Going through the game without using any GFs. Although, how are you supposed to draw and stuff? I mean... Actually, no, would using GFs only be limited to... summoning or including junctioning? Because that would have been actually, no, if you don't junction, then you can't even use your basic commands, if I remember correctly, right? And then everyone just has the basic attack. Imagine getting different endings by how many times you summoned in the entire playthrough. There's no way Headmaster Sid would allow such a dangerous thing. Then how is it that I remember when everyone else has forgotten? Well, in my case, I hadn't junctioned a GF until recently. That's how I remember a lot more than you guys. Huh. So canonically, although I guess he is more of a sniper, so he wouldn't really junction that much. Refining for magic is a lot better than drawing. Should focus on that? Definitely. Because once you do get refining, then drawing just becomes kinda obsolete for the most part until, you know, you try to draw some draw a summon or something. Super important early game, and then once you get the refining stuff, then it's like, well, screw that. I don't got time for that. How about you, Selfie? Your first experience with the GF was when you came to Blam Garden, right? Also, okay, actually, hold on real quick. Why my throat? Yeah. Actually, I wonder, is there any, like, magazine hidden in the background here by any chance? No, I can see it. I have a confession to make. Oh. When I was 12, I went on an outdoor training session. I found a GF inside one of the monsters I defeated. I junctioned that GF for a while, so I have experience with GF too. But it's really weird. I can't remember the name of that GF. And the draw the game is a bad way. Yeah. What would have been, or what might have been a little bit better is if they had it the other way around, where you can refine, but it's a bit more inefficient. And then drawing is like, you can draw once or twice for a large amount all at once. That's not stat and level dependent. And then you just can't draw any excess from that. It's like, you just draw from that, you get 20, I don't know, or 15 Thundagas, and then that's it. Like that's it for your character. You can't draw any more for it, just play the fight. And maybe, like, as you improve more GFs or something, you can keep leveling up your refining method to make it more efficient, while keeping drawing, like, maybe a 1 or 2 time use. Maybe with upgrades you can draw more than once, and you can just draw in large chunks. That sounds a lot more appealing to me. Otherwise it's just draw, oh, you got 3 demis. Ooh! It's like draw fail. Oh. I think that, I don't know, that's just off the top of my head, but that might have been more, or that might be a lot better for basic quality of life and just overall game flow, I think. Oh, if only I can mod the game to change up the gameplay balance like that. But, oh wait, no, I read that. It must be the GF's fault. What should we do? Should we kick its ass? 300 for 3 characters? Yeah. Even more so if you want to go that extra... Excuse me. That extra mile and give it to every character so you don't have to, like, keep swapping. Although I guess, like, with the junction swapping it doesn't really matter, but... You know, I don't really like having to remember to, okay, party swap, gotta swap back, do a thing for 20 minutes, swap again to Team A, then swap all the junctions back, or I forget, or maybe depending on the situation, they don't give you the time to swap, because they kind of make the assumption that you have everyone with their own specific junction setups, and not, like, pile everything onto 3 people at one time. So it kind of gets a bit screwy for me, or I guess anyone else. So then it's like, oh, swap, up, time to swap junctions, oh, do thing, gotta do this little song and dance again and again, when it's like, no, like, we were on the assumption that you have this setup, that setup, and one little setup for every person, so you don't have to keep doing that. Spin tag, yeah. How my brain is feeling with all this dancing I have to do. What should we do? Or what should we do? Nothing. What do you mean nothing? So what do you want to do? Or what do you want to do? You want to stop using GF now? As long as we continue fighting, we're indebted to the powers of the GF. If there's a price I have to pay for that, I'll gladly pay for it. Hey, I know. Let's all keep a diary. That way, we'll always have something to remind us. And then we'll forget, what's this book? Oh, well. Like, that's always... I mean, I guess, like, maybe just in human nature to go, like, huh, what's this book doing here? And then, like, they open it up and just, like, read it, because that's what they would naturally do. Time to go hard mode. I mean, it would be pretty interesting, if you actually got different endings based on GF use. That would be pretty neat. Although they'd have to rebalance, you know, the draw system and basic junction ability setups to account for that. But, you know, I'd be down for no GF, but oh god. Famous last words. You could, with stats that low for not being able to junction, you can only draw once at a time. Or fail multiple times trying. God forbid you find something on like a T-Rex level with no junctions. Every encounter is a dangerous encounter. Every fight is a fight for your life while you try to retain your memories with the temptation. It's like, hey, you need some junctions, man? I mean, you could just block through your enemies with some Ultima junctions, you know? Are you sure that's what you want? Maybe that's for the best. Yeah, I don't care if I forget about my childhood when Cypher used to pick on me. What's important to me is having the power to protect my parents in Balam. They adopted me. There's no way I'm letting go of that power. Hey. Do you all remember Matron? She was always wearing black. Let's see, Matron dressed in black. She's the... Very kind. Long black hair. Yes, I really admired her. I see a resemblance. They look like... Wait. I just pictured her face and... Look alike. No, that's not it. Matron's name is Edia Kramer. No. This woman? Matron is Sorceress Edia. Okay, now even the main villain's connected with us. Oh, come on! Matron, Sorceress Edia? Why is the matron... Why? You're wondering why matron would take over a country or fire missiles and whatnot? At this point, we probably couldn't comprehend it even if we talked about it. You're probably right. Hear me out. Seed and Garden were all Matron's idea, right? I'm not a Seed, but I share the same feeling with all of you. Seeds are supposed to fight the sorceress, right? This is strange. That's right. It was when I was being tortured by Cypher, he wanted to know what Seed was. Matron should know, but Matron is Sorceress Edia. There's no denying that. What does this all mean? Squall, are you listening? So, like, this is what I wanted to say. Let's see. Oh yeah! I understand what Renoa's saying. I understand, but I'm still gonna fight. I want to stay true to everything I stood for. Our friendship. I'm sure it's the same for everyone else. That's why I thought it'd be best if everyone knew we had to face Matron. You've all heard this before. How life has infinite possibilities. I don't believe that one bit. There weren't many paths for me to choose, sometimes there would only be one. From limited possibilities I faced, the choices I've made have brought me this far. That's why I value the path I chose. I want to hold true to the path that had to be taken. I know our opponent is Matron, whom we all love very much. We might lose something very important on the account of the GF. But I don't mind. It's not like I drifted here on the tides of fate. I'm here because I chose to be here. And more importantly, we all grew up together. But due to various circumstances, we were all separated. As a kid, you couldn't really go on your own. There were no other paths to take, all I did was just cry. But somehow we're together again, just like old times, though a lot's changed. Okay, well, am I getting vibes of, or like, why am I getting a reminder of like, you guys remember the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh where Taya and everyone drew a marker thing on their hands for like a friendship symbol? Why, why am I getting, why do I get that kind of feeling from like Irvine's like motivational speech right now? Like, for some reason I'm either waiting for Irvine or Sophie or someone to just come up and say, hey, let's just give us all a mark of our friendship on our hands, so even if we forget about us, once we see this, we'll remember, or some shit. Like, with the direction this is going, I would totally expect something like this to come up. Just draw a friendship symbol. We're not kids anymore. We're strong enough to take care of ourselves. Make our own decisions. We're confronting a big one right now. Do we fight Matron or not? I say we fight. Shoot for a common goal. Hell. Or hey. I can't say hell, that is a family-friendly game. At least it'll keep us together a little longer. Yeah, let's do it. We can't run from her for the rest of our lives. It's just such a bummer. I can't believe we had to fight Matron. I know, but Zell's right. We can't run from her forever. Renoa? It's up to you. We're gonna fight. I think it's the only way we can move on with our lives. If that makes sense at all, come with us. I'm sure that's what everybody wants. Look, look! A gift from the fairies! It's called snow! Yo, you wanna go check out Aunt Edia's orphanage? I wonder what it's like now. We might find a clue. Clue? You mean as to why Matron turned out like this? It probably has something to do with it has to do with something that happened in the past, but the past is the past. It's over. Done with. Squall! Come on! We need the past so we don't... I don't know. So we can learn from it and all that junk. Despite the truth, or what truth we find, it's not going to change the present. But we can change the future. I want to see too. Oh, damn it. No, that's probably too ambitious or inspirational coming from Squall. Never mind. No, that wasn't a Squall thing to say. I don't know what we'll find, but let's head for Edia's house. I guess that's it. We're fighting. You guys are fearless. Fearless? I don't think that's quite right. If you think too hard, you become lost. I think that's what everyone's afraid of. I wish we didn't have to fight either. So, where is the orphanage? And there's Shimmy Village. Hold on. Orphanage, I wonder what it's like now. Were you looking for an orphanage near a lighthouse? I thought there was a lighthouse on the tip of Centra. It's on the southern edge of the world map. Oh, thank you. That was convenient. The southern edge of the world. Oh boy, we got a long way to go. Actually, no, I should just wrap around up north. Alright, in the water we're going. It's a good thing we don't get random encounters on the garden. Right. And then weapon just comes up from nowhere. This looks like a point where you can dive underwater. I wonder if we get a submarine later. Although, nah, I'm getting sidetracked. I have to look out for a lighthouse. Still, press square to go forward. Although I'm on keyboard right now, but... Backing up. Oh wait, she did say Centra. Wait, where's Centra? I kinda wish that we had names for the regions I'm pointing to. Well, I did, even though I said I wanted to try to avoid aimlessly exploring, well, actually no, it's right there. Well then. You complain enough times and you find where you want to go. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Oh, god damn it. There we go. This place looks familiar. I remember now. This is Eddie's house. I get the feeling something's nearby. Something huge nearby. Wait. What do you mean something huge? What is that? Ah. Oh, fuck it. Huh? What? are hidden draw points on the world map? What the heck? Wait. What? Oh my god, how many more draw point? Where did they get the idea to put all these draw points around the world? I can't even see them. I just accidentally pressed X. Okay, wait. Who had the most magic, even though that doesn't matter if I'm gonna cheat? That would be Selfie. Stocked one holy. Wait, let me see. Yeah, like, they don't... How the hell? God damn. That was super lucky too. Ultima 2 times. Ah no, I had the Ultima double cast. No. Oh yeah, I need to check Renoa's status. Did she finally level up? Nope. So can I not go to the...